Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Oh, it's me, episode 3.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the
Okay, we're just going to pause. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alan Wake. They're not going to give me a chance to talk. They're just going to yap. They're just going to go on and on and on and on and on and on. Welcome back to Alan Wake. We're in episode 3. The game is episodic, if you haven't caught on to that now. Episode 3, yeah. It's just we're here. We're hanging out with Barry. I'm so happy. I love Barry. He is the best. Just great. All right, back to it.
newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Oh, a boat that just crashed into the world? Okay. Please stop talking. I need coffee. Coffee. Hooray! Is there more coffee? Is there other stuff to get here? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Is there a manuscript page?
Just follow me. It's not far.
I know. I'll be right there. Be right there. Gotta see if anybody left any coffee sitting outside. I'm obsessed with coffee. Don't ask. Barry just kind of trudging along. Just, can we please just go talk to the pretty girl that I kind of have a thing for? Please, Alan. Please. I'll put up with your nonsense. You did save me from the murder birds. And I'm like, yeah. Just let me poke around a little bit, see if there's any more coffee. Could you, like, break into anybody's house? No, that would be rude. Why would I even do that? Because Alan Wake is a jackass, that's why. Mr. Self-important, famous author, celebrity, hotshot. Can I hop the fence? No. I cannot jump at all. And again, it's a new chapter, so we don't have any stuff. All of our stuff is gone. We have none. No guns, no bullets, no shotguns, no hunting rifles, no flares. We probably don't even have a flashlight right now. We're probably going to have to get one. I don't know why. I mean, if this weird, crazy darkness shenaniganry was happening to me,
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
yeah, it kind of seems like it does run itself. I'm being facetious. I'll be right there. Please don't get mad at me, Randolph. If this stuff was happening to me, I would be, well,
Give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
I would do what we're gonna see Barry do. Barry is the sensible one. It'll be a little bit. Actually, I think it might happen in this episode, this chapter. But yeah, you'll see. Basically, just lots of lights, always, constantly. Does she live back here? Are you taking me out back to shoot me? What are you doing, Randolph?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Why? What's... Oh, just chasing the birds off? Yeah, I don't blame you. Those things are terrible at night. Ooh, so we got a bit of a connection. Zane, we saw the books written by Zane when we were in the cabin that doesn't exist. Is there anything fun? I don't think there is. I should really stop derping around here. We had a giant boat that just came crashing down in the middle of the night. How bizarre. Almost like an ancient airplane that crashed also. There's something weird going on in this spooky little town.
This here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Talk to Rose. I'm a little freaked out by this. Do we really want to do this? Barry, you gonna back me up? Barry, are you gonna protect me? Barry, you're my agent. You gotta keep the author safe, right? Rose, hello. We're here. You have the manuscript.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Oh no. Barry. Barry.
What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I
can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Cool, not creepy at all. Huh. Right, we're in Rose's room. At least she has all the books, right? She's got the full collection. Nothing creepy about that. It's also apparently nighttime. It looks... yeah. Oh good, it's doing that again, where it's all foggy and dark and creepy. And Barry
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
He's still just doing that. He's apparently been doing that all day. How much time passed? I'm still wearing all my clothes, so that's something. Rose, I'm taking some coffee for the road. I hope you don't mind. You seem like you don't mind.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Okay, well, I'll just leave you two lovebirds to it, I guess. Just, don't mind me. Oh, here we go. Alright.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
How? You're not... What do you... You're not getting Barry to the car. You're leaving him here. Ugh.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh boy. Well... Ugh. Alright. To the radio. Not the car. Just kidding. We're gonna go to the radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Dan and I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Daddy's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
So, Walt, we met him. He was in the drunk tank after beating the crap out of Danny, who he thought was taken over by a space alien. He wanted us to leave the lights on. That was, yeah. Uh-oh. Look, man, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything, okay?
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Oh,
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Triple A!
boy, he's trigger happy.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Oh man, I forgot all about this guy.
Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him.
Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it. I'll have your job if you let him get away.
Well, time to run from the police and the FBI, more importantly. As a reminder, in the last episode, whatever. My brain wants to call it a chapter because it's all about writing and novels, and books. Books have chapters. They don't really tend to have episodes. But there's a lot of like TV stuff going on in here also, and the game calls them episodes. And I don't know, so you know what I mean when I say that. But yeah, here we go.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee.
He had a writer to catch at any cost. Here we go.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Well, yeah. So that was from the last episode. We got a little taste of Nightingale, who is, claims to be FBI. He's very much a shoot first, recover the corpse later, ask questions never sort of guy. I would love to have a flashlight and a gun of my own. Oh, oh jeez.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to get through here.
Ooh, they found me.
Oh, damn.
And they're shooting flares. Oh, jeez. Kind of forgot about this. Okay, let's catch our breath for a moment. Yeah, you've kind of got a line of sight on me. All right, let's... Why are they just shooting at me randomly? Because of Agent Nightingale. I know that, but like... Dude. Militant police state and all that. Social commentary goes here. Ooh, another page! Hooray! More manuscript.
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Means more rescuing the wife. Right? That's how that works? I'm sure everything will be fine if we just find enough pages.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The rock stars. I wonder if we met them. You know, the very start of the game, in the Oh Dear Diner. His favorite song is the Coconut Song. And then he fell asleep. Yeah, we'll be spending a bit more time learning about the rock stars eventually. They're pretty cool, Tor and Odin. Lovely. Let's walk directly into whatever just made that happen.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Yeah, Agent Nightingale.
Last sighted running along the gorge that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
Agent Nightingale has kind of effed things up a little bit for us. But that's okay, because now Sheriff Breaker, she's super awesome. And she's on our side because she is opposed to the other asshole with a gun who's running around shooting random people.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
No, poor Rose. Poor Barry. I mean, Ellen, I know your wife is super important to you and all, but don't forget about Barry. We gotta go back and save him. Hopefully he's not being arrested in this whole mess. Hopefully he's not, like, being shot at. Hopefully he's still alive. Hopefully the dark monster didn't eat him or whatever. Oh, there's a lot going on here. But we gotta meet with the kidnappers. Again.
Search the area.
Nightingale really wants me dead.
Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
I mean, I want to say it serves you jerks right, but on the other hand...
horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yeah, nobody deserves that. Even if they are just trigger-happy lunatics. Well, Nightingale is, at least. Oh, come on, game. Don't make the lights go out. I hate that. What an effective tool for, like, increasing the tension. Popping the lights out right before you get to him. Oh, hey, look. Cop car.
Sheriff Breaker, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Big
the ass. Out.
Yeah, Sheriff Breaker's pretty awesome. Oh, Nightingale. Ah! I completely forgot about the whole plot involving him. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Do they have a helicopter? I mean, they do.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Why are you shooting?
Freeze!
There it goes. Oh, there it went. Something is trying to keep me safe. How's that for an interesting twist? The darkness wants me to keep writing. It doesn't want me to stop. It doesn't want the police to catch me, kill me, lock me up, prevent me from writing. Okay, so I think that's where we continue on, but the like Ranger lookout tower. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, that's the gas station. Is there anything else interesting down there? I'm waiting for the jump scare. There's always a jump scare in these things, right? You're going to zoom in and then Five Nights at Freddy's is going to happen. No, we're fine. Nothing bad's happening.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
So on the one hand, oh, poor Barry. On the other hand, they just think that he's, like, super drunk. And same with the cop that's been, or the FBI agent that's been shooting at us.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Yeah, there's the actual radio station. I can tell because the sign says radio station. Okay, so it looks like that route will take us to the radio station. And then from there, we'll continue on towards the mine. That's where we're headed, right? The old abandoned mine, where nothing creepy can get to us in the darkness there.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Yeah, Pat Maine actually seems like a pretty solid bloke. He's pretty cool.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Alright, we gotta find a flashlight. Ooh, or some coffee. More importantly, Fine coffee. I don't know why we're starting this. Because it's here. Ooh, big old searchlight. Oh, right. I love that we can just somehow magically boost any light ever. Oh, we burnt it out. Maybe I shouldn't have boosted it. It's just kind of a very video gamey thing in this otherwise realistic horror story about fighting nightmare monsters that use shadows to possess people. As we're living inside of a book that we apparently wrote? I don't know. Okay. Another one. Ooh, flashlight. We don't have a gun yet. I do love getting me a flashlight. We can explore around here a little bit now, maybe? I don't really think we need to, want to, or should.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
For such an itty-bitty little town out in the middle of nowhere. They sure have a lot of cops and guns and... and one less helicopter now. Oh, cool, it's the cops. Run! Slow you down for a second. Where I'm headed. Towards the light. It usually seems to be a good idea in this game. Woo! Dodged! Whew, we did it. Another radio. There's something kind of nice about losing all your weapons and then having to improvise and getting, like, a very limited tool set. I really liked when we had just the flares and the kidnappers like, you keep all the monsters away, I got the gun. And now we got the flashbangs. It's pretty neat.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I love that he's concerned about all the gunshots, so rather than call the police and ask what the hell's going on, he calls the radio station. And the radio station DA is just like, yeah, I'm gonna just call the police, like you probably should have done. Right. Ooh! Get out of my house. Leave me alone. Okay, just, you know, let's not go that way. Whew, okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I just don't want to have to, like, unnecessarily burn more flashbangs. Ooh, there's a page. The only thing that is probably more important than coffee. Okay, I think we got most of them, but not all. Yeah, we can get this guy. Uh-oh. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Please leave me alone. Serve and protect and all that. Ah! That was a. Oh yeah, you're one of the big boys. So you can do the bold charge. Ow, man! Leave me alone. I'm gonna hope we got him. We got him. The music stopped. Whew, flashbangs are really the ideal weapon here. So that's cool. All the cops have been turned. This is great. I'm getting a little refill. Spending 1 to gain 3. Seems pretty worth it. I feel like there's probably a manuscript page or two that we're missing out there, but it might be one of like the nightmare mode. There's a bunch of these. I think I've shown this off. There's a bunch of these that have the like torch symbol, the fire symbol there. We had to be a nightmare difficulty to get those. So we really can't even get the full story unless we're playing on the hard mode. Oh jeez. Oh, come on, man. Nope, you freeze. Ah! Oh, jeez. Give me in, give me in, give me in, give me in, give me in. Ah! Oh, that was not very nice. Take that, you jerk.
Could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
With the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Bigoted small town people. Feels like I'm home again. Ooh, coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Toffee, bright lights, and hopefully a nice person. Let's go have a little chat with Pat. Do the old Pat chat. KBFFM, Bright Falls Radio. The Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. Do you not sleep? Early bird! Start your day right, 7 to 10 a.m. Do you have coffee in here?
Here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake
has
walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Uh-oh. Feel like we're going to have cops and FBI here. Any moment. I don't want to go in there. Dude.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background while he prepares himself. You've all heard the name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex Casey crime novels. He's changed gears, though. He's now working on a horror story.
Yeah, it's a bit of a departure from the crime novels. What's going on, Pat?
Now, you probably know... Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
I missed the other thing he was going to say. You told him I'm here!
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt!
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.